AAU is a large workplace. With several locations in Denmark, we have a uniform emergency plan which is applicable to the entire university. AAU is a safe and secure workplace, but there may be unexpected events. This could be fires, chemical spills, bomb threats, or gas leaks. In cases like that, AAU's joint plan for alerting and evacuating comes into effect. AAU's alarm instructions are read and posted in over 300 locations around the university. The concept is the same all over the university and is based on the fact that, in dangerous situations, there will always be staff who step in to take leadership. If you notice a dangerous situation, follow the alarm instructions and assess whether you can stop or limit the dangerous situation. Think before you act. Do not expose yourself to danger. If the dangerous situation cannot be stopped, raise the alarm by calling 112 or by activating a fire alarm. Administer first aid and start evacuation if necessary. AAU has a 24-hour emergency response, which you also need to call in case of a major event. Be aware that there are different numbers for the different campuses. If you have not already saved the number for your location, do so now. For larger events, AAU's emergency response steps in and with the relevant authorities provides ongoing information to employees, visitors, and students. Stay informed via AAU's social media and websites. In case of an evacuation, the equipment in the evacuation kit must be used. AAU has not designated specific individuals responsible for evacuation in advance, so if you are the first person to reach an evacuation kit, you should put on the yellow vest and assume the role of evacuation leader. Your tasks as evacuation leader can be found on the yellow instructions. Your main task as the evacuation leader is to clear the specified area and make sure that adjacent areas are informed about the ongoing evacuation. If possible, as an evacuation leader, you should give the orange vest to a colleague. Your colleague thus becomes the assembly point leader. If you are the assembly point leader, you take the orange instructions and comply with the instructions described there. Your main task as assembly point leader is to stay at the assembly point and keep the evacuees together, as well as stay in touch with the AAU emergency response, evacuation leaders, and authorities. For example, incident commanders from the police and fire brigade. At AAU, we have different types of alarms that you should always take seriously. When you hear an alarm, stop working immediately and make sure that what you're doing is secure. Close the windows and doors and leave the room. Use the escape route signs to find a way out. Remember that you cannot use the lift. As an evacuee, always go to the assembly point and stay there until you have been given further instruction. It is important that you know where the assembly point is. If you are a teacher, you are automatically the evacuation leader for your students. You must therefore complete the evacuation of your students to the assembly point. As a teacher, you therefore have a special responsibility to know the evacuation concept, the assembly point, and the escape routes for your classroom. Generally, you should always familiarize yourself with escape routes, fire alarms, defibrillators, and first aid kits. Also check the evacuation kits the next time you walk past them and see what the yellow and orange cards say. That way, you will be prepared if an emergency should happen. At AAU, a safety point has been established by all main entrances, where you can always find a defibrillator, a first aid kit, a fire extinguisher, a fire blanket, and eye wash. Visit arbeidsmiljø.aau.dk for more information.